The foundation of all mental illness is the unwillingness to experience legitimate suffering. Nothing has a stronger influence, psychologically, on their environment, and especially on their children, than the unlived life of the parents. One does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. Everyone you meet knows something you don't know, but need to know. Learn from them. The least of things with a meaning is worth more in life than the greatest of things without it. A dream that is not understood remains a mere occurrence. Understood, it becomes a living experience. The difference between a good life and a bad life is how well you walk through the fire. 12 experts gathered in one room equal one big idiot. There is no coming to consciousness without pain. If a man knows more than others, he becomes lonely. A particularly beautiful woman is a source of terror. As a rule, a beautiful woman is a terrible disappointment. He who is afraid needs dependence, as a weakened man needs support. A man who has not passed through the inferno of his passions has never overcome them. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. What did you do as a child that made the hours pass like minutes? Herein lies the key to your earthly pursuits. The most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely. If an attractive woman is single, it's because she is smarter than everyone else. In each of us, there is another, whom we do not know. We cannot change anything unless we accept it. Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darknesses of other people. Find out what a person fears most, and that is where he will develop next. If the path before you is clear, you're probably on someone else's. The first half of life is devoted to forming a healthy ego. The second half is going inward and letting go of it. The shoe that fits one person pinches another. There is no recipe for living that suits all cases. If you are a gifted person, it doesn't mean you can give something away. Don't hold on to someone who's leaving, otherwise, you won't meet the one who's coming. The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. Often, the hands will solve a mystery that the intellect has struggled with in vain. Shrinking away from death is something unhealthy and abnormal, which robs the second half of life of its purpose. It all depends on how we look at things, and not how they are in themselves. Shame is a soul-eating emotion. Talking is often a torment for me, and I need many days of silence to recover from the futility of words. Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to a better understanding of ourselves. Stop looking for happiness in the same place you lost it. The people with the worst past can create the best future. If you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan, and what they have planned for you is not much. Forgiving people in silence, and never speaking to them again, is a form of self-care. Don't cling to yesterday. It was beautiful, but it was yesterday. Stop being so available to people who are only there for you when it's convenient for them. There's only one thing more precious than our time, and that's who we spend it on. One day, you'll laugh at how much you let this matter. Never hurt others to heal yourself. Never hurt yourself to heal others. Don't just love yourself, have respect for yourself. If you don't, other people will have no problems walking all over you. The highest reward for one's toil is not what one gets for it, but what one becomes by it. Clocks show time, and time shows people. Healing doesn't mean the damage never existed. It means the damage no longer controls your life. Recognizing that you are not where you want to be is a starting point to begin changing your life. Try to get what you love, otherwise, you'll have to love what you got. Your education is never complete. Determined to live fully and continually learn.